so do I. I cannot wait to give you guys more products and more videos. As always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that bell to be notified for future videos. Welcome back to the fish tank, guys. It is your favorite fish, Cole, over here at the fish tank. And today, for our month of October, aka our Halloween build, we have a 1932 Ford that we can convert into a dirt track car. Because I thought it'd be a good car to add to our lineup of Cuda's Diecast Customs builds. Let's jump into it. What we have for this build is very simple. We got our base. This one is a metal base, so I thought it was pretty cool. It will be a challenge to get those wheels off. We got our body. It's already pre-done for the most part of what we need this for. And it's already tapped and drilled, so that's really cool of myself for doing that in advance before we do a video. And we have a small little glass piece. Was really debating on what I was going to do with that piece. I didn't know if I was going to keep it or get rid of it. And lastly, we have a very simple interior that we are going to do something with. So first off, let's move on to the old chum bucket and throw our casting in there, because that green paint is just not acceptable for what we're doing. So let's just make sure we do the normal routine, put it in there, let it sink down, close that lid tight, and shake her like you made it. Once you do that, you let that sit to the side, and then we're going to move on to something else. So what we're moving on to now, guys, is the wheels. And the wheels that I decided to go with for the replacement is obviously NASCAR wheels. That's the closest I could get to like dirt track wheels. I would have liked to put some more like meaty grubs on there, but the NASCAR wheels are the closest I could get, and I just thought it was acceptable. So as you see what I'm doing here, I am tightening my tool because my rotary piece kept coming out. Make sure you guys are wearing your safety goggles and glasses. Safety first, as I always say, and everyone else says. We do not need to be losing an eyeball. So what we're doing here is we're just using this grounding tool, and we are just taking off the tabs. It takes a minute. You just need to be very, very patient, and the wheels do give. Again, just take your time and you'll be okay. I promise you, you will not die from this. It does take a minute, but it is worth it in the end. So after we're done with that, we did move on to the base, and once we got the base free from the wheels like you just saw, we did end up repainting it, and we used a flat black paint. Oh my gosh, guys, I cannot talk today, but that's okay. And now, since it's dried, we are now applying our silver chrome pen, and we're doing all the details, like the exhaust, and then all the underneath components as well. And later down the road, we do add to the transmission and oil pan, and it just makes it stand out a little bit more than what we normally do. After this, we move on to paint, and then we're going to see what we finished with. I'll see you there, guys.
Meanwhile, back in the fish tank.
Base done. We did finish our chassis, or our body of our car, my bad. And what we did here is we put on our very basic Cuda's Diecast Customs logo. Decals that Chuck over at Flying Valiant's made for us, the 57, a couple sponsors, and the Cudas on the back. And the color I went with was a chocolate brown, because I was like, that's an old school color, that's a dirt track color, so why not? Also, it stands out. So guys, this is what we started with. We started with a very, I'd say, good starter kit 1932 Ford. And it didn't need much but a small facelift, maybe a new paint job, some new decals, and some new rims so it can hit the dirt track. Guys, let's go see our final result. And here is our final result of our 1932 Ford dirt track car in Cuda's Diecast form. So as you see here, we did custom axles, new wheels, new paint, new decals, and all of the above. I think it turned out great. I think it's a cool little project, and this one was a fun one. I did this one a little while ago, but I just wanted to make it my Halloween episode because why not? Speaking of Halloween, guys, happy Halloween, and thank you for stopping by the fish tank. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.